Alright, thank you very much for joining me again. This is Gulpain back with another recommend 3 games. So the series went a bit dead for a while, but now I've decided just to take it back, and a few people are taking up the mantle and recommending 3 games themselves, or just doing whatever, just recommending whatever. So basically recently the story is that I won a competition from David, Lame Dad Retro Gamer. Well, I didn't really know. He just put all his subscribers into this wheel thing, and then I was watching the video live, and then somebody knocked at the door, and I came back, and then he basically had emailed me and told me that I won, so that was really nice. He wanted to give away some Xbox games, but I said, look, I don't have an original Xbox, and also the games are from like America, so I can't actually play them on like the European Xbox. So I basically said I don't want you to, you know, to put you to the expense of, like, you know, international postage and all that. I said, if you really want to post them over, that's absolutely fine. I'll accept them, like. But I said I didn't really want you to, you know, I didn't really feel right, considering I couldn't play the games, and I had to kind of accept it. So I didn't want to be ungrateful either, obviously. So he said, why don't we give them to Gaming Grandad instead? And I said, that's a brilliant idea. It's a really, really good idea. So with that aside, I asked him, do you want to do like a video response to one of a video response to a series of videos that I used to do ages ago? And David said, yeah, no problem. And that sort of spiraled a lot of people doing video responses to it as well. So anyway, I'm bringing back the series, and here we go. So the 3 games I'm going to recommend today are 3 sort of tactical, I don't know what you call them, like tactics games. So if you haven't heard of them, you probably heard of them already, but if you haven't heard of them, go check them out. They're really, really good. So the first one is, like, I mean, one of the best, probably for me, the best tactical game ever. It's a toss-up between Starcraft 1 and Starcraft 2, but here's Starcraft 2. The only reason I picked this one is the one-player campaign is better in this than it is in the first one, but I think the first one is probably better for, I don't know, it's hard to know because the units and all that, they're so balanced in the first one, and it's so tactical, like. But Starcraft, if you've never played Starcraft, go down. It's probably like £1 or 50p in the shop at the moment. The first one, it's absolutely amazing. You can still log on to battling.net right now and play Starcraft 1 or Starcraft 2 against other people, and you can get hammered by a load of like people. I think it's very popular in Korea or China or someplace over in Asia. It's very, very popular, and you can just get battered by those people. But yeah, it's really, really good series. I absolutely love it, and I can still play this against my friends right now today, or play the one-player campaign as well. The second game I'd like to recommend is a kind of maybe a better known strategy game, but I think they're not all strategy games in the series, but this one is XCOM Enemy Unknown. I remember getting this around Christmas a few years ago and played it like the whole Christmas week, yeah, and it's just sort of, you put your units in different places and you can level them up, and the really good thing is leveling up your base. I really quite like that. And then kind of, you know, your units can be lost as well, but you can name them different names. It's just a fantastic game. I didn't really like bringing the aliens back for like autopsies and stuff. Thought that was a bit weird, kind of chopping them up. So the third game I'd like to recommend is Suikoden Tactics. Now this one is really, really good. In the Suikoden series, it's I don't know what you say, like part 2 of Suikoden 4, because you can, or it's kind of happened at the same time as Suikoden 4. So you can get some of the characters, no, it's actually after Suikoden 4. Yeah, you can get some of the characters from Suikoden 4, like Lino El Kuldes, the hero character Laszlo, and Snow, and I don't think you can get Ted. No, you can't get Ted. But you get a few different characters like that. It is you need a walkthrough for this though to get the characters, because it doesn't really, like, if you figure it out yourself, that is amazing, because very, very difficult to figure out how to get the characters. If anyone knows the Suikoden games, what you do is you get 108 characters, and some of them are easy to get, they join you straight away, but some of them are very, very difficult to get, so you would need a walkthrough for that. Okay, that is my 3 recommendations for today. Don't forget, if you want to do a recommend 3 games video yourself, don't forget to tell me about it in the comments, or just leave 3 games in the comments that I can give a try to. Obviously the ones that I can emulate are the easiest, because then I don't have to, you know, like, buy them, because I don't want to have like a huge collection where there's, well, you know, where there's loads and loads of games that I will never play. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.